MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the... Stephen Schultz will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave one. Bones Boomer will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Ryu giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With a moment now, let's check out how the... Digging in to try it again, Juan Tejera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
To second for one. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced in. Bones Boomer is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Boomer. Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Bones Boomer comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Leading off for Corpus Christi, first baseman, Boomer.
On the ground to the left side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes.
Rod Caudle steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. Stephen Schultz will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, a double play.
Well, that's just made.
Bones Boomer gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. In now, Rod Caudle. He drew a walk his first time up. And he'll step off. He's running towards second. Has to be thinking strikeout here. He's running again. This is skied out toward right. Flanagan is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. On to first, and they get the double play. Leading off the inning, Juan Tejera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1.
Down the first baseline. Gets dirty and gloves it. He's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
Glenn Ryu digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Drilled to first. To his right, Boomer, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more... Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Midland Rockhounds. Baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, they've got to be happy with the performance they're getting from that 8-hole right now.
Bones Boomer will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Here comes the first pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cardona looks up. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Steven Schultz steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Line to the right side. And a base hit now, as that's how the 3rd inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Bones Boomer digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Colon on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle, and they'll tag him out in the rundown. Brandon Colon stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Stephen Herman will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder.
On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
And with one away, they were...
Bones Boomer strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner's back. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. This is line to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Diego Alanis will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused.
Oh, he makes the stop. A step on the bag for 1.
And that's a great play down at first just to make sure that he gets an out right here. The runner will move up a base, but that's a small price to pay.
Bones Boomer will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Gavin Perkinson will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
There's one.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just one on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Stephen Herman will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Boomer is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Oh, and that's a big pitch right there to get that pop-up. That keeps the runner stuck tight to third base. And now with 2 away, your chances of getting that run home just took a big hit.
Bones Boomer strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's
Hard
go,
hit
kid.
to first. Lopez scoops it up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Juan Tejera will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time.
And you know, guys, it's possible he lays another one down here to move that potential go-ahead run up another 90 feet.
Step on the bag for one.
You know, that's one that you just don't see that often. Safe at second base, but out at first. Just shows you the speed he has at first base that he was able to beat the throw into second.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, the finale of this. So stepping in, number 24, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Here we go.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line.
Go.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Rod Caudle will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season,
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And you know what? That might be a little frustration coming out right here. You didn't get the call on the pitch before. You're a little bit steamed out there. And here, pretty clearly trying to
Henry Cho steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Weak roller right side.
Right here, find the ball.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 3 hits.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Glenn Ryu is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Sebastian.
Stepping in, Juan Tejera. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Bones Boomer stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Novoa is up with it.
Here we go now. Come on
Into
now.
the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And that is not good.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
I tell you, both of these teams come out.
Rod Caudle will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. And a step off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first. Now to the plate, Bones Boomer. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Better. Let's go, kid.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
This is in the air to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Right here.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Juan Tejera will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
To second for one. Relay to first in time. At the plate, Bones Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bones Boomer.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty...
Rod Caudle strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the...
Henry Cho will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
Second baseman.
Lauren Asuncion gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Hooks lead it 6-3. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Corpus Christi Hooks. Bones Boomer will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Rua ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press. He's one of the better prospects around, and he gives you a look right there.
Hey, we got one out here.
Felipe Nieve will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Hey, ready for that ground ball right here.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Bones Boomer is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Boomer.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, come on now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 home. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
12. 1-2.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
Yeah, he's lucky this ball doesn't get further away. It's a fastball in the dirt, but luckily he's able to block it and make a strong throw to first.
So stepping in, Ryan Strasburger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. To short, hit hard. He's got it. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Saturday night. after this. Bones Boomer will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play. Bones Boomer gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order.
Definitely trying to pitch for the ground ball right here, and as a hitter, you've just got to look for something up in that zone, something you can drive.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid. Looking good. No one better up there. Here we go. Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike two.
Clutch up. Drive him in for us.
Right guy, no one better up there.
Left side. Oh, what a play. He's up with it. The throw to second for one. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Hooks lead it 3-1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to the show. Back here with our minor league pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for first pitch in our Texas League matchup as we take a look at today's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Bones Boomer is our subject, and he is a fairly well thought of prospect in this organization, so we thought we should check in on his progress down here in the minor leagues, and for that, I'll turn to one of my partners, Steve Lyons.
Thanks, Matt. Well, you can see his numbers over the last month here on your screen, and he's been playing decently, but nothing really to write home about. I think this organization would like to see him put up some better numbers before they even think about giving him a promotion, but he's not doing.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor. Bones Boomer will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Leonard Shimizu digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Bounce to first. Boomer scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Bones Boomer is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
The The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Castaneda is after it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Rod Caudle stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
He's running towards second, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
He's running again. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. Bones Boomer steps in here to lead off the sixth as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys, because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Stay through. Let's go.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that's a pearl right there.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the... Leading off the inning, Bones Boomer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders. And with that, here's a look at the...
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs one base hit at a time.
Swinging a soft liner.
Find it.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And with that, let's check out how the Rough Riders line up on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Stepping in, David Castaneda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. There's one.
Let's go.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. In now, Bones Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pickoff move to second. Runners back. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Henry Cho will dig in. He singled his first time around. Runners off for second. High pop-up. Blanton is there for it. 2 down. On to first, a double play. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Hooks are out in front here, 2-0.
Hey, drive that pitch.
Bones
Oh, here we go.
Boomer will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Your pitch right here.
Henry Cho steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Hooks lead it 7-0. David Castaneda will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Nobody out, runner on first.
Nobody down here.
Right side. Scooped up. 1 there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
2 down, 2 down.
Rolando Aguilar will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up. Bones Boomer comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
All right, one time right here.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Rosas giving chase. He's there and records the first out. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that just about does it. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Sam Lopez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
Yeah, a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Bones Boomer will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
Lopez is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. With a moment now, let's check out how the Rockhounds set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all.
Bones Boomer in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Let's check out that pitching sequence right here. There's not a whole lot to it. He gets them started with good morning. And there's good afternoon. And here it is.
Hey,
Bones Boomer will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Hey, get the pitch up there.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
He's out.
And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Hooks lead it 2-0.
There we go, kid.
Bones Boomer stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Perkinson gloves it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set. Lance Leahy will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Steve Ramirez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And you know what, guys? He's got the 3rd best batting average on the club.
And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. Bones Boomer steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
First baseman, Boomer.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Nathaniel Randolph is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Boomer is camped under this one. And he's got it for the first out.
Center fielder number 8.
Leading off the inning, Bones Boomer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth. Leading off the inning, Bones Boomer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Miguel Cairo strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Drilled on the ground to short. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Bones Boomer comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner's back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
What's up, boys? Right guy, right place.
And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely.
Hey, no one better here.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Leahy moves over. 2 down. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the San Antonio Mission. Bones Boomer get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing that man hitting 8.
Bones Boomer is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hey, here we go. Come on now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Luis Baroa will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. The 2-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And on the error, a run is going to score. In now, Bones Boomer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a dive, but he's back in.
Let it rip right here.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout.
Luis Baroa comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading.
Ah, way to get dirty. In time.
Picked him up. Nice play.
Now batting.
Boy, that's really a great play here at first. This ball has double written all over it. That's a great job there to lay himself out.
Miguel Cairo will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Hooks lead it 2-1. Brian Hendley will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
To first. Boomer is up with it. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
The catcher, number 17, Lorenzo.
So stepping in, number 6, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Grounded to first. Boomer takes it in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The first baseman, number 34.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even...
Matt Vasgersian. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds. And with that, here's a look at the
Collegiate's team in home runs, and they really rely on that power to help them put runs on board.
Patrick Cardona will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. Oh, he makes the stop in time.
Oh, love it.
Batting third baseman.
Stepping in, Bones Boomer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And 2 quick outs here in the second. With a moment now, let's check out how the Rockhounds. Bones Boomer in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he didn't look good on a changeup last time, and he just skied it. So don't be surprised if he sees a similar approach on this at-bat.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout.
Right here, need you right here, kid.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Glenn Ryu will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Fun attempt, and it looks like a good one. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Bones Boomer will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this would be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 5-1 contest. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to... At the plate, Bones Boomer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
First baseman, Bones Boomer.
Hey, 1 pitch right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
0-2.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we are all tied 5-5.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
In now, Max Muncy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Oh, what a play! He's out.
Got him.
Wow, made it look easy.
Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Bones Boomer makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guys stay on to finish this one off. Goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Corpus Christi Hooks. And with that, here's a look at the...
He's got an on-base percentage over 450 in the last 10 ball games. He's been locked in at the plate, not chasing balls out of the zone, and it's been paying off.
Hey, one pitch.
Swing and a looper to left. Navarro over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out? Bones Boomer digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, I wasn't even close.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Bones Boomer will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Attaboy.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he botches it.
Right here. Find the ball.
And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. Rod Caudle will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. 2-0 count and the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
They see it and drive it.
Runners are at 1st and 3rd with none out.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the pitch.
Hey, let her fly.
At the plate, Lauren Asuncion. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Asked to challenge him here. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And that's got to drive a pitching coach crazy to watch your guy miss with 4 straight.
Tio Sar will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
And they finally get an out here as he's forced at the plate. Bones Boomer stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
First baseman, Bones Boomer.
Let's go now. One time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Wait for a good one, huh?
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up. Marcos Veras stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out.
You know, that's one that you just don't see that often. Safe at second base, but out at first. Just shows you the speed he has at first base that he was able to.
Hey, have a good rip.
Bones Boomer comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about doing that again. Let's see if he can get something started right here.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. To short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 8. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Arkansas Travelers. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's carrying an outstanding on-base percentage with him into this.
Ira Montano will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Well, that's always going to be a tough turn out there. This guy runs really well, so no chance to double him.
At the plate, Bones Boomer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Come on, let it fly right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Henry Cho will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There goes the runner. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Cunningham. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Omar Gutierrez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, you look at the numbers overall.
Oh, what a play. He's out.
Wow, made it look easy.
Batting 6.
Oh, that is so smooth over there.
Bones Boomer strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
go, kid.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
And if you're going to work away with...
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
Ready to take his hacks again, Henry Cho, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, we'll see how they try to pitch him this time. If he gets another one up there, he may jump the yard again.
To short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Bones Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
The 1-0 pitch.
One pitch, make it yours.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cunningham's there. He's got it, and there are two down now. Striding in to start the ninth, Bones Boomer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth. Henry Cho will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Augustin Perez takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, and here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second. Lauren Asuncion will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first three plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Runner goes for third to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Todd Cunningham, ready to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Gets dirty and gloves it. Fantastic effort, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Hey, any way you can keep this game alive, you've got to take it. You know, it's just an infield single, but at least you can.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings.
Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball.